Okay, so you've hit 40 or 50 or 60 or beyond. Is it ever too late to start a business or to pursue a dream? Well, let me tell you the hard truth since I'm over 40, well, over 50 now, and I've started two businesses afterwards, and it's never too late. At the same time, we have to be honest with ourselves. There are certainly tailwinds and there's certainly headwinds. So let's go through the cons first. The cons of starting a business after 40 is one, look, I just have less energy than I used to have, right? I really value my sleep. And even if I have 2 drinks the night before, I know it will impact my start to the day. So I'm just very cognizant of it. And I'm not definitely going to be pulling any all-nighters like I used to. Two is another con or another benefit of starting when you're younger is you just have less financial commitments. I mean, they call it a ramen startup because you can literally eat ramen. Like you can buy the case at Costco, which used to be like under $10 for a 12 cup of noodles, right? And you know, when you're 22 or you're dropping out of college, you have no kids, no mortgage, you know, you can survive for a long time because your expense profile is so low. Three, another con of starting a business after 40 is ageism is real, right? Especially if you're in a younger dominated industry, having some white hairs can be a challenge. I've had people ask me, David, should I dye my hair? And I said, no, lean into it, own it, be real, be authentic, be you. And then lastly, I do think, you know, after 40, you know, sometimes there are industries where the technology moves really quickly. Yeah, for example, AI is changing rapidly right now. So, you know, we have to be on it all the time to either surf the wave or get swamped by the wave. So, you know, you got to just choose correctly as to if that's the right industry or passion that you want to go after. Okay, so that's the bad news. So what's the good news? Why should you think about starting a business after 40? First, you have probably more time. My kids are much older. They don't need that knife fight at night for sleep when it was like them crying and changing diapers and feeding versus me trying to like just get some shut eye, right? That knife fight is over. I can control my sleep schedule much better now. Second, more financial resources. If you've taken the time to save, put some into 401k because you can borrow against that or have an emergency saving or a dream account, you can tap into that. It's for this purpose so that you can take calculated risks. Third, I just feel I have more patience and wisdom. In the past, there were so many, I felt like near-death moments, like, oh my gosh, this is the worst, and, you know, it's just terrible. But now I know the sun will always rise the next day, and it'll be a new day, a new opportunity, and to take it in stride. And sometimes some of these worst case scenarios is the universe telling us that we should be doing something different. So you have to just trust that. And now I'm just much more calm and balanced about it. Do I get highs and lows? Of course, but it's not the end of the world. And I know that. Lastly, my network's just bigger. It's bigger and it's deeper. I know people who are lawyers. I know people who are accountants. You know, if I want to go into a certain industry, I can go through my Rolodex. And that's just the benefit of age, right? Over time, you just meet more and more people. And if you tend that garden in your connections, you're going to be able to reach out to them. They help you, you help them. So that's the definition of that. So just to recap, there are certainly cons of starting after 40. You know, you may have less energy. You have bigger financial commitments. You encounter ageism, or technology is moving so quick, you're head swimming. But on the flip side, you may have more time. You may have more finances. You may have more wisdom and patience. And of course, you have a deeper and broader and hopefully supportive network. So in sum, is it too late? Absolutely not. Do not let other people define what is right or wrong for you. We know that it all starts in the mind and we get to control it and we have agency. We are not victim. So play to your strength and leverage the pros of starting something 40 and over. I would love to hear your experiences. Please share them in the discussion and comments below. Thank you. And you know this wasn't generated by AI.